stopping, no more fun. The teacher's game has begun.
Next time.
Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Bob Drake. I work with GHD, and along with me, I have Eric Woodbury, also with GHD as a project manager. And should I introduce you folks, or you guys can?
Have Noreen call the meeting first?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good evening. I'm going to call the meeting of the Board of Water Wastewater Commissioners to order. We have John Goff, Alan Thompson, and myself, Noreen Donahue, so we have a quorum. With that said, we'll be introducing the staff in a minute. I'd ask Cindy Williams, our Executive Director of the Harwich Chamber of Commerce, to start us off with a few words. Thank you, Cindy.
Good evening, and thank you, Noreen, and I'd also like to thank the Water and Wastewater Commissioners for reaching out into the partnership we have started, and for this opportunity, as well as bringing all of you together, but also our businesses and members, to hear from you at the beginning of this lengthy informational session we will go throughout the process of the project. Now I'd like to introduce Jason, the Water and Wastewater Superintendent for the town of Harwich.
Thank you, Cindy, for all the work you're doing to help the department with this project. It is a very large one that will take quite a bit of time. And to introduce the Board of Water Commissioners, we have Noreen Donahue, Alan Thompson, and John Goff. Our Assistant Water Superintendent, Steve Hicks, is here also. And I'd like to thank the businesses for taking the time out of their schedule for participating in this tonight. Just wanted to communicate with the businesses on Route 28 in case you could not make the next meeting at the end of the summer. So whether you're present or watching online, thank you. The Harwich Water Department has been working on this project for a couple years now, and it will soon be starting. I would like to point out that when the Water Department has more information on the project, when it starts, we will be sending out notices to the residents, the abutters, and the businesses with the project details. We will have another meeting to bring everyone up to date on the project later on in the summer when it starts. We have Bob Drake here, the engineering from GHD. He's going to go over his presentation right now on the project, where we are right now, and where it's heading. So, thank you, Bob.
great. Thank you, Jason. Once again, my name is Bob Drake. I'm with GHD, and along with me, I have Eric Woodbury, who's the project manager for this project. We're here to discuss the Route 28 water main replacement project. And what this project consists of, it's going to be replacing the existing water main out in Route 28 from Riverside Drive, which is just east of the Heron River, to going easterly to South Street. And what we're going to be doing, we have a little diagram out here. We have a water main that's out in the street that we're going to be replacing with a new main, new 12-inch main. We're also going to be replacing all the water service laterals. And what this means is we're going to be replacing the water service from the water main to what we refer to as the curb stop, which is typically located right at the property line. Okay, so we're not going to be touching the water service from the curb stop to the house or to the business. And once again, the limits of work will be from Riverside Drive to South Street along Route 28. Commencing at Riverside Drive, which is just westerly of the bridge in the river, we're gonna be performing what they call as a directional drill, which will be the installation of a water main beneath the Heron River. And we're gonna do that with an access pit on either side of the river. And we're gonna be performing directional drilling, which will be approximately 15 to 20 feet below the river bottom and coming up on the other side. Along Route 28, commencing at the, just east of the bridge, we're gonna be relaying a new water main approximately 2 to 5 feet off the curb line in the roadway. Now, the existing main is in the sidewalk or just behind the sidewalk, so the existing water main will remain live at all times, so there'll be no disruption during construction to your water main or water service. So this just shows that the proposed water main will be on the south side of Route 28. And here's just another picture showing that. And where we're gonna be ending up is on South Street, the intersection of South Street. We'll be tying into the existing main. Now, after we get the existing main in service, the proposed water main in service, we'll be chlorinating it and then pressurized testing it. And after we do that, we will then tie in your service. And that takes approximately 4 hours to do per house. So you can expect, minimum disruption. Typically, for the main, we probably put in approximately 100 feet a day. So if we're in front of your house, say on a Monday morning, we should be done with the work in front of your house that day or in front of your business. Should take no more than 1 day of disruption right in front of your building. We will maintain traffic, or if you have a business, ensure you have your customers able to access your business and so forth at all times. If you have any concerns as far as deliveries, you have any medical issues or drop-offs or pickups, we will have what we call a resident engineer out there on a daily basis. You just inform him, or Jason will be putting out some more PR when we get closer to construction with probably my name on it or Eric's name on it as a contact. You notify us and we'll make sure that your concerns are handled appropriately. Anticipated construction start will be in September. Right now, we're still in the review process. We still have one more permit to obtain from MassDOT. We were in front of the Conservation Commission a month ago, and we got their order of conditions. Now we have to relay that to MassDOT, part of their permitting process, so that usually takes approximately 1 month to do, to get a response back from them. So as soon as we get an okay to proceed from MassDOT, we will then advertise the project. We're anticipating doing that in July. So right now we're anticipating construction to start in September of 2025. And right now, we're anticipating a 2-year project. And that's with the winter shutdown. So if we have a good mild winter, like hopefully we typically have in the past, the schedule may speed up a little bit. Starting the work, have tentatively scheduled starting the work by the Heron River side and running easterly towards South Street. So that sort of gives you a little guidelines of where we're starting, and anticipate about 100 feet a day, so you can anticipate how long it's going to take to get down to your house or business. And with that, if anybody has any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Nothing?
I have one.
No, I just, when you said,
You have to go to the mic.
oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You have to go to the mic.
Okay. No, just,
Only so everybody that's watching will hear you.
I just wanted to clarify, when you said the road, Route 28 would be usable during this time, or you?
Yes, we're planning on at least having alternating traffic.
Okay,
So-
all right, so one lane
Right.
would be closed, so it wouldn't be a whole reroute.
No, we anticipate being on the south side,
Okay,
maybe 5 feet off the curb for the new,
Yep.
for the new main. So, whether we can maintain alternating traffic or
Okay.
traffic in one direction, I mean, that will,
even the bridge,
even on the, yep,
even on the bridge?
yep.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
Mhm.
Bob?
Yes,
So I just heard you say that the project will start at the bridge. I thought that was partly determined by the bidder. I thought we were waiting to hear where they wanted to start.
well, there's two reasons why I would like to start at the bridge. One is we have another future project, water project, starting up next spring. And that is gonna be, that's being overseen by MassDOT, which basically is from the Dennis Town line to the bridge. So instead of having two contractors in the same area, really disrupting traffic and so forth, I would like to have us, since we're starting 6 months prior to them, is to try to get all our work at the bridge and move easterly to get away from that project, so there's less disruption to traffic and to the business owners and so forth.
I mean, I think that's great. I just didn't know that was something we could know in advance. I mean, that helps our planning, it helps our communication. So that's a definite then, that the project, that would be part of it, that they would start at the bridge.
That's what we're gonna be putting into the specifications. And
Okay.
also, the town also has another project right at that launching area on the east side of Heron River. So we wanna be out of their way so they can get in there and rehabilitate all that. Right now, it's just a dirt parking lot. They wanna pave it and do some plantings and so forth in that area.
No, that's great, thank you.
Mhm.
Steve?
All set?
Good.
Well, I'll say one more thing, if I
Okay.
could. Jason mentioned it, but once we do have the bid opened, it sounds like it'll be July or a little bit later now, we will be communicating with every resident and business by mail. We just wanted to get some information out before Memorial Day, so this is more kind of a heads up until we get the bid out and get the contractor to sit down and figure out the actual detours and the specifics. Once we have that, then we will be in writing to every party involved. And of course, it's a bigger group too. It's not just the people right on 28, it's the side streets are affected and everything else. So we'll do our best to be aware of that. And we love to get as much input and feedback as we can, particularly from the businesses, but from everybody, because this is a really big project to redo Route 28. So I appreciate the fact that this is being taped and people who have an interest can refer to it. And we'll be sending more information out as the summer progresses, to be followed by some big community meetings in the, probably at the community center, the kind we've had for other things, once we have all the facts. Thank you.
Yes, and if there's any businesses that could not make it here tonight or could not, for some reason, participate, you have any questions on any of the project that's going on Route 28, please feel free to give my office a call and ask for me, and I can help you out and answer any questions that you may have.
Cindy?
I just wanted to make sure that all of our businesses, like Jason said, that couldn't participate for one reason or another, know that this is an important collaboration between the town and the chamber to make sure that the communication is open. Always during these projects, as we know, that go on throughout town. I know when we were doing East Harwich, the businesses really appreciated it. So Noreen and everyone, all the commissioners, thank you, because this was an important partnership. And to start it tonight, with you, with GHD. I know everyone will appreciate it as we continue to go forward, so thank you.
And on that note, I mean, if there were a group of people who had some specific issues, we could meet with them as we've done with other projects too, in smaller groups. We're happy to do that. Anything that helps. This is going to obviously be a big deal. So, thank you. All set?
Thank you.
Okay, with that, I will close our meeting tonight, and I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second, John?
Aye.
Second.
All in favor? We're adjourned. Thank you.